5 o'clock this morning, we attempted to serve a search warrant as well as an arrest warrant and a risk protection order against the individual living in this house next to Richburg Middle School in an established older community in Crestview. This dates back to a pattern of behavior that's been concerning. He had a previous risk protection order, but in recent events, in recent weeks, he's come outside armed with a high-powered rifle. He has even displayed the firearm. He's even actually fired off some rounds, in which resulted in violation of the statute. We're certainly a Second Amendment, pro-Second Amendment community, and we want to protect people's rights, but there's also state statutes and the concern of this community and the welfare. We went and had a search warrant signed, an arrest warrant, and then our SWAT assets came out here to try and serve that. And certainly, with school starting next week, this guy was continuing to display some very concerning behaviors, some violent behaviors that resulted in violations of statutes. And so we had a lawful legal reason to be here. We had signed search and arrest warrants for this individual. And despite trying to convince him to come out and surrender peacefully, he had other plans. We were able to use SWAT resources and tactics and assets to be able to neutralize the threat when he began firing on our deputies. We never fired the first shot. We were able to neutralize him with these SWAT tactics. And once we rendered the individual safe and removed the weapon, we began trying to render life-saving measures to him. Unfortunately, he succumbed to his injuries despite our best efforts. But, he's the one that decided to come take up arms against our deputies doing their lawful duties to protect this neighborhood and our community. And that's what unfortunately results sometimes when people decide to take those type of actions. I'm glad that none of our staff at the Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office and none of the community here has been injured. We do have some damage to some properties, to include the school and another home in the area, and we have damage to our SWAT assets, but none of our officers were hurt.